Lad os kigge på et af de sjældneste kort, der nogensinde er blevet lavet i hele verden. Det her, det er et kort, som dengang Pokémon Snap udkom, så var der en mulighed for, at du kunne tage billeder ind i spillet, sende det ind til Pokémon, og så kunne det blive printet på kort. Og der vil kun blive printet 20 af hvert kort, og hver af de kort vil du få alle 20 af. Så det vil sige, at nogle af de her kort har aldrig nogensinde været udgivet. Nogle ved man ikke, om de har overlevet, og få har været til salg. Og en af dem, der har købt dem, det er cirka et års tid siden, at Maxmoefoe, som er kendt fra YouTube, gik ud og annoncerede hans køb. Og jeg synes, vi skal prøve at se den video, kommentere lidt på det undervejs, og så lad os se, fordi han har nemlig købt et meget dyrt Pokémon-kort, som siden da er steget helt vildt i værdi. Så det her, det er Maxmoefoes video. Og den starter meget roligt ud, men bare vent og se.
Monster in Japan with the Game Boy games Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green. Developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo in February 1996. Since then, Pokemon has grown to become the highest grossing media franchise of all time.
Og det er sådan en ting, jeg plejer at sige til folk, når de siger, Pokémon, der er ikke nogen, der gider Pokémon, det er bare for børn for 20 år siden. Nej. Folk gider godt Pokémon.
An estimated
$100 billion.
Gamle
the
tal.
Pokemon trading card game debuted its base set only 8 months after the games, in October 1996. And we've been on a crazy ride ever since. Pokemon EX cards, Pokemon GX cards, Pokemon Tag Team cards, Pokemon V,
Det er alle de moderne, der er kommet nu.
Pokemon Break cards, Pokemon
semi-moderne
cards,
gamle kort.
Pokemon Fake cards.
That don't look like Sableye.
Those weird Legends cards, you needed like 2 pieces to put together to make like a one big card.
Pokemon Prime, Pokemon who govern time, Pokemon made from slime. Speaking of, you gotta watch those perverted grimers. That card was slightly changed when it was released in the West. In fact, we've seen a whole bunch of altered art cards. We've seen Shining Pokemon, Crystal Pokemon, Gold Star Pokemon, Pokemon made from clay, Pokemon you had to send off and trade in the mail to get, Pokemon you had to visit certain locations to get, Pokemon you had to win art contests to get, Pokemon you shouldn't be able to get that you can get, Pokemon that you had to gorge yourself to death on ice cream to find the winning popsicle sticks to get. And possibly go to jail for. Just depends how bad you want that card. Pokemon card designs that look like they were made by children. Pokemon card designs that were made by children. You've got a Japanese fashion model on a card. You've got a Japanese singer on a card. There's even a card of the goddamn president of the Pokemon company, Ishihara himself. Extremely valuable Pokemon trophy cards. Illustrator Pikachu! Illustrator Pikachu! Illustrator Pikachu!
Pikachu dressed up in a funny little hat. Look at all these. He just keeps putting on clothes.
Holos, reverses, half arts, full arts, secret rares, alternate arts, amazing rares, rainbow rares, jumbo cards, fully gold cards, actual real gold cards, demo cards, art collection, art academy, art museum, for position only, Delta species, re-release, Players Club, Pop Series, Poker Tour, Poker Park, Pokemon Rumble, JR, Stamp Rally, Koro vending, staff, cereal, SP, A&A, theater exclusive, 7-Eleven exclusive, McDonald's exclusive, Build-A-Bear, Toys R Us, GameStop, EB Games, Uniqlo Beams, exclusive, hamburger, hot dog, chicken sandwich.
So many pockets of the Pocket Monster card game to collect, and I've showcased quite a lot of them on this channel. But what's something worthy of 1 million subscribers?
Well, let's take it back to 1999.
Jeg synes sådan, at hvis eventuelt Pokémon-kanalen får 1 million subscribers, så skal jeg fandme også nok gå og købe noget åndssvagt.
No, not that one. Ah, there we go. So, when this game came out, there were 2 separate contests held where players were encouraged to submit their most interesting in-game photos, and the Pokemon Company would feature the best ones as reprint cards from the base set. Koro Comic held a best photo contest, and so did the TV Tokyo variety show 64 Mario Stadium. Each contest would award 5 separate winners. The 5 winners of the Koro Comic contest each received the only 20 copies printed of their own winning card. You heard that correct. They alone got the full 20 of 20 distribution of their own submission in card form. Now for the 64 Mario Stadium Best Photo Contest, those cards are allegedly in even shorter supply, with each winner receiving only 15 copies of their card. So with each half of this Pokemon Snap set, you're looking at
det gør det bare nogle af de sjældneste kort, der nogensinde er blevet lavet af Pokemon. Absolut sjældneste.
So, now that you're all caught up to speed, I would like to let you know that I managed to buy one of these Pokemon Snap cards in late 2018. The Gyarados! I'm a little bit upset because I think I've lost the recording of the actual auction, but I managed to buy it back then for 500,000 yen, or 5,918 Australian dollars. Or $4,582 US dollars, which may sound like a lot for a piece of cardboard, but that is unbelievably low.
Du kunne legit gå ned i Fætter BR, og så kunne du finde Pokémon-pakker i 2018 for 2 kroner. Fordi at der var så meget Pokémon. Nogle af de sæt, som man i dag gerne vil betale penge for i en Elite Trainer Box og sådan noget, der var ikke nogen, der ville have det lort dengang. Så 18 var altså et tidspunkt, hvor tingene var meget billige, og nu er de blevet meget, meget, meget dyre nu.
To what these snap cards can fetch these days. And yes, I know you want to see the card. I'm getting there. So, with the help of my friend Merriweather and his friend Adrian, I won the Yahoo Japan auction originally for 800,000 yen. That's what I was willing to pay for it. But we ended up having some trouble with the seller. He hardly communicated. We tried to get him the money. He wasn't really having it. He was like, give me the money now! So he ended up relisting the card for auction again. Anyway, I think because of it getting relisted, people were a lot more cautious the second auction, because I still managed to win it, but this time for 500,000 yen, a 300,000 yen discount. And the guy actually let us pay that price for it. Now, it was just time to hope that Mary and Adrian received the card.
So here I am in the suburbs of Tokyo, and we're going to go get Max's card now.
Det er selvfølgelig, når man ser, hvor meget indsats folk lægger i at få købt deres Pokémon-kort.
Imagine if this card got lost in the mail.
Oh my god.
There we got it, the payload.
Tænk på, hvor billigt det har været på det tidspunkt. Altså dyrt det har været på det tidspunkt, hvor billigt det er lige nu.
Wow!
Altså, når man siger, det er jo ekstremt artwork-mæssigt. Det er jo ikke det pæneste kort i verden, men historien, og det er så begrænset. Og dengang, der var det jo sådan noget, man gav til sin... Så havde man historierne går i hvert fald på, at man bare har givet det væk til familiemedlemmer. Så når nogle af de her vindere har fået fat på dem, så har de ikke bare gemt alle 20 kort, så noget, fordi der er meget sådan ære og sådan noget i Japan, så er det noget, man kan give til familiemedlemmer, men det er ikke noget, man går ud og sælger med det samme. Det er faktisk ekstremt svært at få japanerne til at sælge ting. Særlige ting, der har en eller anden personlig historie. Så mange af dem, der er dukket op, som folk har beskrevet, har været fordi, at det er nogen, der har været familieven til nogen, der har vundet det. Men det er sjældent, det er dem, der har vundet det, som går ud. Og jeg har aldrig nogensinde hørt om, at der er nogen, der har sat alle 20 til salg, for eksempel. Det har også været sindssygt. For at forestille dig, hvis der er en, der går ud, og så sælger alle 20, og så du køber alle 20, og så brænder du 19 af dem, så du kun har et tilbage, der er perfekt, og så har du et one-of-one Pokémon-kort. Det ved godt, det lyder en lille smule ekstremt, men det vil være
to take the card from Japan back with him to Denmark. And while I was in England on an upcoming trip, we were going to meet up so I could get the card. But he misunderstood and I received the card in just some regular mail back in Australia. Luckily it arrived safely and I flew that sucker to England myself. I then travelled with this bad boy to meet up with my friend Rob.
Running late.
Han har været med i en masse
Finally, we
vlogs
took the
med
card to have
Maxmoefoe
its
i
legitimacy
også.
verified by Barney Ludkins of Ludkins Collectibles, who has had a fondness for handling these Pokemon Snap cards in the past.
Hey Barney, nice to meet you. You haven't seen this either, Rob.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I feel like Rob came here specifically also to see the card.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. It does. It definitely looks.
Også en fucking syg case, man.
It's got a sleeve in it.
Yeah, it's like wrinkled inside
Yeah,
there.
it's a bit crimpled, isn't it?
I think there's even hairs packaged in that.
That's pretty gross.
You get your money's worth.
It's dust. Yeah. Authentic Japanese hair.
Just rip it in half.
Yeah. Shall we try the bend test?
The bend test? That was a legit test.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that is legitimate. Obviously, it feels right.
Okay. That's good
Feels
start.
crisp.
How many Gyarados?
Og normalt, når man får testet kortene, lad os sige, CGC for eksempel havde graded kortet, som er et af grading-selskaberne, de store grading-selskaber, Big S, PSA, Big S og CGC. Og der er mange artikler fra CGC, hvor de viser, hvordan at man kan zoome helt ind på siden af et Pokémon-kort, se hvor mange lag der er. I Pokémon-kort der er der også et lag af, jeg kan ikke engang huske, hvad det hedder, graphite. Der er sådan noget blyantagtigt noget i midten af kortet også. Der var mange forskellige ting, hvordan det er blevet printet. Det er blevet printet på præcis samme måde som de andre kort. Det er den slags ting, særligt når det er high-end kort, som det her jo er, så bliver der gjort rigtig meget ud af verifikationsprocessen af det, som er mere end at der sidder en dude fra Ludkins er et underselskab til grading-selskaberne, så han er med til at videreformidle. Nu er de vist lige blevet købt op af PSA, men de har været videreformidler af kort på det her tidspunkt. Så de har taget imod kortene, og så sendt det videre til PSA.
We've seen out of 20.
Out of 20, if this is the one that keeps coming up, this is probably the third.
Wow.
But yeah, these are some of the rarest Pokemon cards in the world, and congratulations on getting one. It's pretty cool actually. It's nice to actually finally hold a Gyarados, because like I said, I've only held the Poliwag and Charmander, so
Your goings out to hold all the others.
Yeah, to be able to say, even though I don't quite own them, it's nice to actually be able to say, and also feature them as well.
Ja, det er et sygt kort.
I need to take it back out, but I don't want to take it out too much. So providing there's no small bends or anything like that, I'll happily go between a 7 to an 8 on this.
Alright, Barney.
Thank you very much. I will look after her.
Take it away.
Så det han snakkede om var jo karakteren på hver kortet formodentlig ville kunne
Barney, who I let submit to PSA. PSA is a grading company, as I'm sure you're aware. Their grades go from PSA 1, which is not great, to PSA 10, which is mint. Then I flew back to Australia, the card flew to America, got graded, got flown back to England to stay with Rob. As soon as he received the package, we got on a call so he could unbox it on video live to me, and we could see what grade it received together. Unfortunately, the footage is ruined, but I do still have the audio.
All right, let's open it. If it's a 6, I will crack it open and burn it. All right, hold it up, Rob. Is it in
så det havde
packaging or
været en
something, or are you
6'er.
just gonna glare?
Nu så er det en
All right, hold it like that. Hold it like that. Are you also nervous?
Og det er et så sjældent kort, så det er lidt ligegyldigt, hvad graden er.
Please at least
Ikke helt,
fucking 70, piece of shit.
Men der er så få derude, at efterspørgselen afhænger ikke sindssygt meget af graden, men mere af sjældenheden.
Hold it up. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes! 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 It's an 8! It's a fucking 8! That's the best case.
Rebecca, it got an 8. It got an 8. It got an 8. It got an 8. Saturn, it got an 8. It got an 8. It got an 8, Mum. It got an 8. It got an 8. It got an 8.
Oh, wow! I'm so happy, Robert!
Ja.
So, fast forward to now. The card is safe with me.
Meget
It's had
sjældent
quite
kort.
the journey, this little Gyarados. And it's funny to look back on what I spent on the card. Like back when I tried to buy it for the original 800,000 yen. I remember thinking, this price is a little steep. But nowadays, you could only dream of finding a Pokemon Snap card for that price. Now, it's really hard to put specific values on cards this rare, as it can be years between seeing one and another surface.
And det er lige præcis det. Det handler ikke så meget om grade, det handler om, at der er så få derude, at altså det er jo, jeg vil sige, grunden til, at jeg ville få gradet sådan kort, det ville ikke være, fordi jeg ville have et stort behov for, om det var en 6 eller en 7 eller en 7 eller en 8. Det ville mere være for at kunne vise, at den er verificeret af nogle andre, at det er the real deal, fordi at de er bare sjældne. Meget, meget, meget sjældne.
Really only the price people are willing to pay for them when they do pop up. But I think I could make the claim that you wouldn't see this card pop up in auction nowadays and fetch less than 50,000 Australian. And I mean, obviously, it also depends on the condition and stuff like that, but they're just so rare and finite that people are willing to pay some crazy prices. So in closing, I just want to say thank you guys so much for allowing me to do what I love, which is collect
in this fashion, and I wanted to give you a proper look at the card here. So here's the 8 for the PSA 8, NM to MT.
Et fucking sindssygt kort. Altså, tænk at have et kort, som der er så få, der findes af i verden.
So there he is, 1 of 20, potentially even 1 of 15. It's cool, you've got this little set icon here.
Men der kan også være noget, der er forsvundet. Altså, der kan jo være fucking kort, der er forsvundet i en brand, eller i at man har forlagt sine ting, eller man har smidt det ud, eller sådan noget. Så selvom at det er 20, altså som ham fra Lotkins også sagde, at det var den tredje, der var poppet op. Siden hvad? Slut 90'erne. Der er gode odds for, at der ikke er særlig mange af de kort. Det er fuldstændig sindssygt. Mega vildt kort. Vild historie. Og skal vi lave nogle flere de reaktionsvideoer, hvor vi tager lidt historiske Pokémon-ting og samler op. Der er også der er mange ting, vi vil kunne kigge på. Så hvis det er noget, du synes, der giver mening, så smid et like og smid en kommentar om hvad du kunne tænke dig, at vi kigger på. Og så ses vi igen næste gang.